Hello, hello. My name is Steph. If you'd like to come on in and have a seat for some symbolic support, we're going to drop some ink on this scroll to see what shapes and symbols stand out and speak to our psyche and psychic senses. And we're going to add on some tarot and oracle in the shaman's palm configuration. So when you're ready to perceive and receive, please do receive or release freely. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home. Let's go. So you know the drill. We are creating a portal to perceive in, releasing all expectations and all that kind of good stuff. Always feel well to comment below what you see, sense, or feel, as your reflections do deepen the reading and they expand the expressions beyond into our interconnected nature. You can drop an emoji too. Any interactions with the channel really is appreciated. I adore you. When you're ready, you can join me to reveal, or you can fast forward through. Taking a nice deep breath. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception. Releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of anyone here at any time, may you meet a message with meaning. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's dive in. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. I don't even know what that's from. Is it from I don't know. Is it from a commercial? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. I'm going to be coming out of a box. Yeah, I'm coming out of a box that I've actually been... Okay, so it's like a coffin, but not so much in the creepy way. But you're here, so I know you let me some spooky versus scary. It's been a coffin that perhaps it feels like I've been buried alive for a little bit. But this buried alive feels like a conscious death. It feels as though a space to a part of me. A part of me has been very consciously... Even though it feels or it looks unconscious, but it feels conscious in another regard and respect. It's not quite on the surface of expression in the external. This still feels very internalized. And I've, like back in the day when they would have the bell in case the person, was like buried alive. I feel like I've rung this bell a few times, almost like a tap out. Not as a defeat, but as an indication of accepting the strength to call for help, spiritually, physically, holistically, mentally, emotionally. And it's almost like some sort of experiment, but it has this feeling, if I may, that I am in this, what is that? Like a sensory deprivation tank for true rest and reflection that is nurturing, kind of like taking, like that sensory deprivation thing, taking almost everything away, so I'm not, it feels like a slight distraction, but also a stimulation. I'm a seed when I follow this line. I'm a seed. I become a seed. It is as though I have bloomed and I am a full garden, if I may. If I see like the whole body laying as like one long seed and all the flowers popping up, and some are perennial, some are annuals, whatever the case may be. And their seasons have come and gone. Some always rise up, okay. So, but I feel like I've traveled down in one of those stems or more because they communicate to each other. Let's get back to seed. Let's get back to seed. And I'm this seed. And I've already, and if you're here, you have already pushed your boundaries of this coffin / deprivation tank. It has not been through brute force of, if you can imagine pushing the walls. But that's interesting. There's communication has come up. Did you ever do that exercise when you were young, when you would push your hands, oh my goodness, push your hands against a door frame and like push with all your might, and then you would just let them drop and it would feel like your arms are floating up? This is what this feels like. The orange tree has come up. Thank you. This feels like what is going to be added or expressed in my garden of communication, because you've been in, it's that whole conscious, unconscious. I've been in communication with something, maybe your higher self or the spirit of yourself, the spirit of your seed self. I'm sorry if that's weird. You will receive the unconditional bounties of heaven by following your heart. Orange for me is a very happy scent. Maybe it's something in your sacral space as well. There's a big old bow happening down here. These two parts of self. I'm going to stay in the self. It might be your partner, spouse, your job, whatever channel it is. But we are looking at this creation. And I think this is because it's outside of this box, but it's a part of it. It has a communication. If I follow it has a communication. And even see how there's different like lines in the road. There's different kinds of lines. Like the lines on a road communicate. Safe to pass, not safe to pass, double lines. There's been this communication. You've also had, or have right now and are very aware of it when in this state or whatever this state of self is. An eternal energy that has been supporting, like I'm almost going to say like a bodyguard. And I think it's from any seductions of stimulation, the Judas tree or the Yiddish tree. Your own passion may cause you suffering. Keep alert to what is not yet in sight. Danger can be avoided. This is what this security guard spirit eternal energy is doing right in here. Because it's almost like in this state, in whatever realm that you might be in, it's so purposeful that by doing it, a million parts per, I don't even know what that means. A million parts per something. Anyway, the way I'm seeing it is, you do this, or this part of you is doing this, and it's almost like by the absence of you consciously going into this deprivation take coffin of rebirth, let's say, for simplicity's sake, it opens up this whole aura of mystery for others that want to chitty chat about it. I don't know. And there's like a discipline to stay there. You know, it's like when my mom used to go in the bathroom to have a bath when we were kids, 5 kids. It's crazy. But it was like, that was the sacred time. It has that same kind of feel. Like you just respected, like you would test the boundaries. Mom, can I have this? Mom, can I have that? Mom, can I have this? And imagine like my dad would be standing in front of that bathroom door. And he is the in-between person saying, you're incognito, or what is this word I'm hearing? Ing something. Anyway, not available. What do you need? There's that eternal energy that's there. that is like this bouncer from these, like in that spirit of like, you're as my mom, want to help what the kids need. What do you need? What are you doing? Stop fighting, the yada yada yadas. And it's almost like by that, symptoms and expressions of and symbols of love. But you also know that taking that time for self-care, having that bath, grounding, shavasana, whatever you need to do, it has so much value to grow the orange tree and communicate with, it's like this source seed. Okay, I'm going to add on one more card, and then we're going to flip it, and we'll come back tomorrow for a fresh perspective. Oh, oy vey. So you have here victory stepping forward, the laurel tree. There is no crowning glory of achievement without first being victorious over inner conflict. And maybe that is what inspired this. But calling in, like ringing the bell, allowing others to serve you to eternal energies. Maybe they're minerals if you're putting in the bath or of this, right? Adding rose petals or adding salts, whatever the case may be, as the example. Putting on your running shoes to go walking, or your hiking boots and packing water. These elements, the element of water, the element of earth, whatever the case is, and allowing them to be a part of this process, to be victorious. So when you come out of this place, now whether this has been in snippets, or it's very immersive. And I feel like even the immersive times, like if you go on retreats or you retreat from people, places, or things, whatever the case is, you don't take advantage of that. You understand the value. It's very valuable. And even though they might be like, no, call me, we need to get together now, or I really want to see you, like, but whatever it is that you're doing, you're communicating with your source of self, but the seed of source. For what will come in bloom, what will be bloom, and the bloom are of, it's not the only benefits, but it's obviously, of course, the process of it. Baby, ring my bell, ring my bell. And then you'll be ready to accept, in whatever context this is in, interactions and communications, dare I say, from also eternal energies, but are having an earthly existence. But these other eternal energies that are being like your bouncer, they are not an embodiment, though they may sometimes, but there's a general overall energy of this. I'm going to let you go. Gratitude galore. I hope this did inspire, serve, educate, or entertain, and I will see you again tomorrow.